I'm really excited to have you as part of this conversation. We talk a lot about AI. I know you've made a lot of our key decisions around like what AI company we partner with, and really vetted out who we work with, especially as we were thinking about what we put in our product.
Yeah, I think in the very beginning when we first started working with AI and AI models, it was kind of the Wild West of everybody trying to figure it out. And being in a healthcare space with privacy and regulatory concerns, I mean, that was really one of the
Right.
first things we kind of tried to look at was
Sure.
who out there offers BAAs and is more security minded than maybe some of the other foundational model companies. And
Mhm.
so,
Who did we pick and how did we settle on that?
yeah, we picked Anthropic and we settled on that mainly because from day one, they've basically been more geared toward the enterprise community, the
Mhm.
business user, security and privacy first,
Yep.
and was really had a good solid footprint in healthcare right out of the gate.
Sure.
So it was kind of a no-brainer a little bit.
Do people know about Anthropic? Like, I didn't know about Anthropic. So how
No.
did it come on your radar?
Well, I think it came on my radar because the engineering team was where we really started to introduce AI
Okay.
at Olio. That's kind of how we found Anthropic and started using Claude Code and realized pretty quickly that it's a lot different than some of the other products we had tried and used, and the model was giving us really good results.
Yeah.
And that's
But
kind of how we went that direction.
it's a different choice to like, take something internally that we can protect versus use it as an underlying model for our customers. What's surprising to me is that other technology companies, particularly in healthcare, and sometimes the loudest in the room, have chosen consumer first organizations to be their underlying AI partner. Just share a little bit more about, are there any risks in that? And did we consider that? And
I think there are some risk, and we absolutely considered that. We looked at those products and we looked at those organizations, and a lot of those companies seem to start out in the consumer market, selling to me and you
yeah,
and everybody else out there. That's not the same kind of user you have in the business world, and you don't have the same kind of concerns as they do in the business world, right?
what I hear is because we're in healthcare,
Yeah.
because of who our customers are, it was really important that we had a partner who had really spent their time working on the business and just, didn't choose to pivot
Right.
from consumer to then supporting
Right.
business customers.
Right. And that's really what I loved about Anthropic is I feel good about them because I understand their mission and their goal,
Mm-hmm.
and they've stuck to it the entire time. The AI revolution in general, I mean, you're going to have other companies, competing companies doing new products. And,
Yep.
sometimes the tendency might be to, hey, let's jump on this new product. It's awesome. Look what they just did.
They're stable and
But
consistent.
Anthropic is stable, right? And again, I think most of what I think people should try to understand is all these guys are going to come and do similar things, right?
Right.
So because you don't have the thing now doesn't mean you won't have it tomorrow. And again, with Anthropic, they continuously just are on the same track.
Yeah.
I don't worry about them pivoting and going in a direction that's not going to be great for Olio and our customers.
If you were to advise, sniff operators, what would you recommend to them?
I would recommend, based on their space, to look hard at the types of data you exchange with these model companies, the types of privacy policies and security policies they have in place.
Mhm.
What are they doing with your data? Are they training their models on your data? All those sort of questions are really what you need to vet in healthcare up front before really going any further, because a lot of these models, you can have similar capabilities, but once you get down the path of choosing them and then realize they're not
Right.
above board with other things, I constantly am in the space and I'm constantly researching, reading all the time.
Yep.
And I keep abreast of all the things going on with AI. And I still truly believe that Anthropic is the best choice for business and healthcare currently.